If you're like us, then you have fond memories of Hilary Duff and her starring role as Lizzie McGuire. It was a Family Network show that hit home with a lot of people, but now Hilary is all grown up and a lot of fans are upset with her recent episode on Whitney Cummings' podcast. So strap in folks, because we're about to break it all down for you right here on IO. What's going on, my bacon bits, and welcome to InformOverload. I'm your host and bacon overlord Johnny Rogers, and you're watching the #1 tea-spilling entertainment news show on the internet. I don't care what anyone says. Before we kick this video off, if you want to see more videos about what your favorite influencers have been up to lately, just tap that playlist in the corner of your screen. Also, if you want to get notified whenever we post new content, you gotta smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Now, thank you for the delay, let's get right into today's story. 2 years ago, Hilary Duff gave birth to her daughter Banks, and she shared the beautiful family photo with her husband and captioned it with, "This little bit has fully stolen our hearts." She joined our world at home on Thursday afternoon and is absolute magic. Now, this is all wonderful and good, but this story gets really weird, and I want to give you all a fair warning that if you're eating something right now, you may want to either hit pause or just put that food away for a moment, because it's about to get really nasty. So 2 years ago, after Hilary Duff had her baby, she was on this podcast called the Informed Pregnancy Podcast with Dr. Elliot Berlin. On the show, she proudly admitted that she consumed her placenta in a smoothie. That word to me is about as cringy as the word moist. Ugh. I know it's part of human nature and we shouldn't be grossed out by it, but it is the way it is, okay? I can't help what makes me feel nauseous. That being said, Hilary apparently didn't find it nauseating at all. In fact, she told Dr. Berlin that it was the most delightful smoothie she had ever had. She then added to that by saying that she hasn't had a smoothie that good since she was 10. Now, believe it or not, this isn't abnormal. Many women apparently will drink their placenta, and Hilary said that she did it to prevent postpartum depression. Allegedly, Chrissy Teigen, Kim Kardashian, Katherine Heigl, Alicia Silverstone, and January Jones have all done this. However, fast forward to 2020, and now Hilary is beginning to regret ever doing that. She recently appeared on Whitney Cummings' podcast called Good For You, and when asked specifically about her placenta smoothie, Hilary got a little repulsed. She first jokingly said that the conversation was better suited for another podcast that just would never air. She went on to say, however, after she gave birth, her midwives whipped up the smoothie for her. Duff explained that she called them her witches because they were pretty hippy-dippy and thought a little bit differently. She wasn't nervous at first to drink it because her sister had already done this, but in pill form. Apparently, the nutritional value in it stops your body from hemorrhaging after you have a baby. This, I guess, gives you all kinds of energy and nutrients that helps balance your hormones out. When Whitney asked her if she felt like it worked, Hilary responded that she didn't eat the whole thing, but that she couldn't taste it because it had been mixed with strawberries, berries, and bananas. That being said, she did remark at how completely repulsed she was by it, and later adding that she saw her placenta and that it looked gnarly. Whitney must have really thought Hilary was sharing too much, but I feel like who cares at this point? She did her thing, got famous, and now she's focused on being a good mom. I doubt losing a career would even be a worry that she has today. Hilary also went on to say in that podcast that she knows how gross the smoothie sounds, but it's also so badass that a woman can grow a temporary organ and then you can actually eat it, which is definitely a wild wonder of being a human being, and instead of being grossed out by it, well, let's just accept the reality. With that though, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled "Viral Gen Z TikTok Least Outrage for This Reason." Shaden Kamal says, "This doesn't make me embarrassed to be a part of Gen Z, it makes me embarrassed to be part of the human species." I love the little monkey emoji covering the eyes. I suppose every generation has done dumb things, so we can't overreact every time Gen Z makes a perceived mistake. Well, we'll let this one slide for you. Laura Gomez says, "Am I the only one that has not seen a single person with that tattoo?" Give it time, I'm sure more and more people will get that tattoo because stupidity never ends. Corey with a Y no E says, "I like Johnny's solution for tattoo remorse by hanging it on the wall for a year, and if you're not sick of looking at it, then get the tattoo. Genius." Thank you, Corey. I don't know honestly who told me that, but man, I never forgot that advice ever. Autumn Garcia says, "This reminds me of a post where a guy got the same tattoo his dog had without realizing it meant the dog had been neutered. Do your research, people, before getting a tattoo." No way. Like the dog had an imprint to confirm that he was neutered, and this guy was like, "Sick, can I get one too?" What a weird world we live in. Chrissy Moss says, "Maybe if school still taught decent history, this wouldn't be a conversation." Yeah, I feel like the history books need to be updated, #1, and secondly, you need teachers who are specifically excited about history. Otherwise, it's a lot of boring facts that you just gotta cram into your brain and it feels like for no reason, but we need to learn our history. There's a good reason why. Thank you for watching today's trending news segment, and thank you to the most amazing team behind the scenes for all of their hard work. If you enjoyed this video, then please show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on today's trending news story. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is click that playlist when it pops up. From InformOverload, my name is the Bacon Overlord Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy.